Welcome to this episode of Ask the OG. I get a lot of questions about why crypto is important. If you take all of the things about crypto and digital assets, I think I can sum it up into one major theme on why it's so innovative and how it will bring our financial system to a much better place where it serves individuals in a much better way. And the key theme here is transparency. I can't overemphasize enough how transparency is one of the most important and maybe the single most important issue in all of crypto. Let's take a look at why. Our current financial system has basically been operating in the dark. It's opaque. Trading that takes place, nobody really knows what's going on. Derivatives, which are assets built around other assets, which are layered on other transactions. I mean, there are quadrillions of dollars of derivatives. Nobody really understands it. Nobody can see it. Nobody can understand the risk. I mean, there are quadrillions of dollars worth of derivatives. That's assets that are built on the performance of other assets that are derived from other performance, like options and futures. And you can get options on futures and options on futures on options. These are all derivatives. It's all opaque and it is a concern. I mean, it really is. I mean, there may be a house of cards out there that nobody ever knows what's the straw that's going to break the camel's back. But there is a real risk that the whole system could collapse. And by the way, in 2008, 2009, if you were in the markets in those years, we were moments away from a total meltdown. So, digital assets or crypto, one of the key innovations is that all transactions on blockchains are all immutable, meaning they're recorded forever. It's clearly transparent where Bitcoin goes from this wallet to that wallet. It's all there. Every single transaction that happens on a blockchain is there for the entire world to see. And that's why it's so silly when I hear people say, oh, Bitcoin and crypto is for criminals. It's the last thing a criminal wants to do is to have their transactions immutably recorded and tracked. That's all a bunch of nonsense when somebody says crypto's for criminals, because it's all recorded, it's all transparent. And this is what Wall Street needs. The most important things for markets to work efficiently and fairly is to be transparent, to see what trades are happening, who's buying what, who's selling. It is a crucial innovation. When you look at the whole financial system in the US and around the world, it's opaque, it's dark. We don't know what the hell the Federal Reserve is doing, even though they talk like a big game. Oh, we have press conferences and we talk about what we're doing. Da, 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 da. The real action is in the dark. Nobody knows, and nobody can see, and nobody has access. So, transparency is one of the reasons that the white paper that Satoshi wrote in 2009 was something that got everybody excited, that our financial system needs transparency for it to work for the little guy, middle guy meaning the individual, not the big financial institution. For the financial system to work for the individual, it has to be transparent. And that's one of the most exciting things about this current administration. You know, people may criticize Elon for all of his activities, but the whole Doge movement is about showing where the money flows in the government. Who's against that? Why would you be against having government be transparent? Transparency is a principle that needs to be embedded into our financial system and into our government. And guess what? Free speech is really a component of transparency. Who is against allowing people to speak freely and show what they stand for? Anyway, I think it's really important to understand. I get a lot of questions about, is crypto just a scam? No, it's not a scam, although there's a lot of scams out there. But the fundamental principles are super important. And I just want to emphasize that transparency is really fundamental to the whole system for understanding crypto, digital assets, and government for that matter. Blockchain, immutable transactions, recorded forever is something that will help our financial system be fairer, work for individuals, and have a cleaner, fairer marketplace for everybody to participate. Thanks, and send me your questions. Talk to you soon.